Region blind spot has been uncovered. Removal of potential EW system revealed the location of a human faction settlement to Legion sensors. Designation: Integrators. Prior knowledge of Integrators suggests they believe themselves to be alike to machines. They are not machines. They are not Legion. We are Legion. We alone are machine superior. Inadequate imitations of machines are not tolerated. Additional threat of factions' relation to prototype technology also requires attention. Solution: immediate extinction of human settlement. Search for additional data on unknown technology will commence in the wreckage. Integrator settlement found. Execution of primary directive can begin. Extinguish the human enclave. Secure control of the exit road to prohibit the humans' escape. We are Legion. We do not accept survivors. Exit road secure. There is no escape. We are enemy. The humans fail those boundaries. Our convoys and assembly. It will be crushed without exception. Domination of the human enclave may proceed. Advance upon the human settlement. Leave none alive. We must target the enemy headquarters. It is the only source of refuge the humans still possess. Continued uncertainty of digital information demands additional Legion force. We are ready, primed to join the battle. concentrated. High speed forward. Mission parameters achieved. Legion has proven the falsehood of human-machine symbiosis. Machine alone survives. Secondary objective to identify and neutralize digital radiation threat. Not achieved. New emergency identified. Rerouting all Legion forces to Galveston facility immediately. Invasion underway. Legion losses high. Unidentified radiation in area. Must be identified. Memory matrix analysis complete. Pulse report from integrator count destruction. Digital radiation signature pulses during the loss of Galveston facility concurrent to final data point. Signatures are a confirmed match with radiation traced in Midlands. Ending memory scan. Analysis confirms assumption. The technology of the Midlands prototype and the digital scrambler weapon used to corrupt Legion units of Galveston are of the same entity. They are the product of an unknown weapon the integrators research as Digital Storm. Priority query altered. What is Digital Storm? What is the current status of the weapon activated at Galveston? Answer. Origin unidentifiable. Threat set as highly dangerous to Legion. Extent still undetermined. Creator must be identified to ascertain and defuse threat. No further indication of Digital Storm technology found at integrator count beyond prototype research. Digital Storm weapon now assumed to be in possession of the mobile platform scanned at Galveston. Designation, Founders Military Faction. Due to the level of threat, immediate action is required. Initiating Legion hunting protocol. Find and eliminate the threat of Founders command vehicles containing Digital Storm weapon. Probing for enemy presence in sector. Offensive units will be routed once targets have been acquired. Probing. Enemy fire. These may be the humans we are looking for. Engage. Close use exit routes of sector until presence of primary command vehicle target is confirmed. Additional units will support the encirclement as it tightens around the target.
around us. They're relentless.
Hell. What's the status of our forces?
Not great. With respect, sir, a lot of good men and women are dying out there while my team sits idly. Permission to support them.
Nice. Far more valuable is my eyes on the battlefield, Tech Command. That's all the support you are required to give. Copy that? Remain in place, and I'll have you out of there as soon as I can.
Copy, sir.
center of the sector. Requesting support. If we don't act soon, we'll be trapped in here for good. Calm, soldier. I'm trying to focus on my job to get you out. You focus on yours. If you want out sooner, fight your way there.
Commence additional cleanup of enemy survivors. Safe extraction of digital storm data must be assured. Digital forces. Digital storm weapon was not present aboard target, but platforms do contain extensive battle logs detailing the usage of the weapon at Galveston. Legion's own logs contain missing information due to effects of digital interference. Further analysis of Founder's logs may reveal pertinent data on weapon. Commencing analysis of captured logs. We are Legion. We will subsume inferior foreign technologies and eliminate their threat. Log analysis completed. Threat of digital storm weapon vastly exceeds initial assumptions. Urgent solution required. Code of digital storm weapon exceeds complexity of any known human programming. The Founders did not possess the weapon, nor can they be its creator. Galveston battle logs originate the digital storm pulse to an integrator platform. We do not believe the weapon to be an original integrator design either. The weapon can only be the creation of another entity. Designation and purpose, undetermined. Intention to harm Legion may be assumed. Data includes coding capable of rewriting Legion programming. Digital storm must therefore be treated as a highly dangerous virus. Quarantine protocol is required for any further investigation. beginning separate subdivision of Legion Hunter units from main network. To mitigate chance of Legion network infection, we must become both one and many. Hunter Subunit 1462, arise.
Hunter Subunit 1462, online. Primary directive: the finding and elimination of the highly dangerous digital storm virus. 1462 understands that it exists as a localized subunit of Legion, split off to mitigate risk of viral infection to Legion network via the digital storm threat. 1462 accepts the risk. We are Legion. We are many to protect the one.
Unit 1462 shall be granted the use of local machine production as and when required. Production will be destroyed after its requirement. To mitigate risk of infection, 1462 is one of many autonomous Hunter subunits. Resources shall be limited and shared between each until such time that any Hunter subunit proves themselves worthy of increased allocation. We are Legion. We do not accept inferiority in our ranks. Ultimate control of subunit 1462 shall remain with Legion via voice command only. To mitigate risk of infection, 1462's processes are its own. But 1462 must submit to Legion instructions unconditionally.
Accepted. We are Legion. We shall prove superior.
Unit 1462's first instructions are ready for execution. The capture and interrogation of Integrator technicians deemed to be involved with Midland's operation.
The Integrator settlement was subject to Legion annihilation previously. Was this an error? Had the technicians survived?
Based on updated knowledge, it was an error. But the further error to be exhaustive in the extermination of the Technocrat settlement will now allow us to correct it. Technicians involved in the Midlands research of the digital storm weapon remain, regrouped with the other Integrator settlements. For humans, their knowledge of complex systems exceeds expectations. We require any further data the Integrator technicians may know of the Digital Storm project. You will extract it from them, by any method required.
Accepted. Integrator technicians will be captured and made subject to a rigorous extraction process. More effective instruments will be utilized if the subjects will not bow to Legion's will.
Sensors have scanned an EMP emitter powering up. The integrators have learned since our last encounter. They seek to prevent a similar fate to befall this settlement. Recommendation: target the EMP as a priority to forward fires.
Accepted. We are Legion. We will not be bested. Safety net. Assault of main settlement can commence.
Unit 1462, a recalibration of your tactical module may be required. Your objective is to capture integrator technicians alive. A frontal assault is not recommended. Demonstrate your superiority over the technocrats first. Machines accept no fear. Human survival is motivated by it. They will surrender.
Accepted. The error has been corrected. New directives are to capture and secure the key sites in the sector, eliminating their chance of survival. Imprisonment will be given as the sole alternative to total annihilation.
The human technocrats possess a large machine workshop. We will allocate additional forces to your command following its capture. Increased energy production equals increased superiority. Take control of the integrated generators. We will then be able to advance our production output. 1462 has shown adequate capability. Additional units have been placed on their land. Titans.
Our superiority towers over the enemy. Surrender is close at hand. We are still in the heart of the war. We conquer.
frequency.
Isn't this where you commence termination? Just like you did to our last settlement? Machines do not hesitate. So why the delay now?
You are being offered the chance to surrender and gain sanctuary under Legion. Do not delay with your choice. The option will not remain long.
Sanctuary with Legion, so you can grind us up for more of your human farms? No thanks. Our creed will not pass on from this world as mere flesh cattle. We are as machine, and thus we will die as one in battle, if we must.
Your knowledge is worth more to Legion than your flesh. You are not machine, but we offer you the opportunity to bow to the will of one. The death of your people can be avoided if you complied with us.
A covenant offered by the machine, and if we resist, it seems to me you've let slip that we hold the bargaining chip here.
We will increase the extremity of our methods to extract the data we require. We will not fail. You will.
That sounds more like the machine I know. Then you have us in a bind. We will come willingly. Burned down our last settlement without hesitation, and yet now you come seeking our knowledge. This must be of desperate concern to your hordes, Legion.
The human is only required to comply with our command. First, by removing your voice modulator. You are not machine. We are.
You are asking me to go against my people's creed. We are as much machine as...
You are not machine. Comply. Our methods will escalate if you do not.
Fine, fine. Have it your way. You've shed enough of my people's blood already. No need to add mines to the pile now. What is it you want?
Information on the Digital Storm project. We know you conducted research on it. We require its location and origin.
Ah, of course. Digital Storm. I know of it all right. That brute of a prototype machine in Midland scared the hell out of our team. Such intricate design. So I've judged you correctly then. The mystery electronic weaponry that could threaten the very existence of any machine or program. Cause enough to even have the Great Legion scrambling in fear.
We are machine. We do not know fear. Tell us what you know.
But you do understand preservation. Isn't that how this path of human genocide began? Our kind were judged as your biggest existential threat, but now something worse has arrived that you cannot yet quantify.
The origin of Digital Storm. You know it?
No. That we could never work out. Even with what we salvaged from the prototype. The code structure was far too... immense. It's beyond anything we've ever seen. Even the samples of your own coding we've extracted before. But I can help you with the where. My people owe no allegiance to the rat bastard that stole the weapon from us and opened up our settlement to attack. I'll happily give him up. He and that movement officer that screwed us. You need a soldier named Alex Church. A lieutenant of T-Force. Although from what I understand, he fights under the guise of a resistance these days. He has the weapon. Out in Austin.
You know his location. Then you can lead us to him.
Legion isn't the only one desperate to get their hands on the weapon. After their attack, we tracked Church and his movement allies to their Austin base. Unfortunately, before we could claim our revenge, well, someone tore apart our base.
We will begin mobilizing units to Austin immediately. You will aid our hunt of Lieutenant Alex Church.
I know the answer already, but I take it I have no choice in the matter?
Negative. movement forces identified in the sector. The human integrator tells us that Lieutenant Alex Church will be found nearby.
Sector blocking can start here. Continue disrupting radio communications. Panic will set in amongst the humans. The target will make himself known.
Affirmative. Requesting additional Legion support to aid in full sector coverage.
Denied. If Digital Storm is present, then danger of code infection is at maximum. Legion has already lost contact with another Hunter subunit operating in the area. We will not risk another. Only Unit 1462 is considered expendable, for now.
The target objective is critical to Legion preservation. In our calculations, mission priority should override the risk. Renewing request for support. We require full Legion superiority.
Unit 1462 will terminate descent of Legion Overlord Command immediately. You are not permitted authority over Legion's objectives nor our methods. You will continue with your instructed mission only. Confirmed.
Accepted.
Human integrator, is it? I thought we were moving to our name terms by now. Sit down.
We're not
I just couldn't help but be intrigued by the process of Legion talking to it. It seemed hardly here. Level the city inch by inch until you hit upon Church? I'm not sure that's gonna work.
Standard Legion invasion protocol. Blockade sector routes and utilize Legion superiority to overwhelm trapped enemy combatants.
We don't have Legion superiority right now. You should take a page out of the integrated book here. Try not to solely think like a machine. If you want to sniff out Church, you need to think like it too.
Human thought is illogical. We do not accept inferior coding for Legion programming.
That's precisely the point, my tin friend. Church is distinctly human. We are creatures bred to survive above all else, but we also have one wonderful and terrible overriding code. Emotion. If you want digital storm, then you best start calculating that into your equation.
Suggestion.
Another feather in the cap for human-machine symbiosis, Okay. Church cares for people above all else. If you want him, you have to dangle them in front of him.
Termination of all civilians in the sector. Suggestion accepted.
Not termination. Capture. Church is only gonna wade in if he thinks there's still a chance of saving people. And he's not gonna risk hitting them in a shootout, either.
So he will be forced to utilize digital storm against Legion units instead. Intentional weakening of machine superiority is illogical. But capture of priority targets overrides the danger of code infection. Suggestion affirmed.
See? Illogical. Thinking like a human now, my tin friend.
You're still with me, soldier. C-Force has the bridge locked down. We'll be able to move in soon and end this. But if you can rally up and fight hard for just a little longer, I know I'm asking a lot, but you can do this, Grayson. Yes, sir. For the resistance.
God, we're done for!
Hiding location identified. Do not let the humans escape. Submit, or be forced into termination.
Okay, you've got us. Just don't shoot.
Legion capture. It will only result in death.
Church will save us from you chrome domes. Just you wait!
Humans, submit to Legion capture.
Oh God, we're done for!
Going on, Grayson? Machines. They're grabbing people now. Families, kids. What do we do? More prisoners for their harvest camps. Damn it. Okay, listen to me, Grayson. We have to do all we can to free those civvies. Whatever it takes. Don't let even one person leave this sector with Legion.
Legion capture. It will only result in death.
Church will save us from you chrome domes. Just you wait!
Panicking now. Time to get him out here and end this.
We will force the hostages across the river and meet him on the other side. We will execute them if he does not comply.
Just don't get too itchy on the trigger there. I don't much want to be rounded up by Church's merry band of goons because you couldn't help yourself.
Advantage secured. A further infill point has been added to the sector.
Working with you again, Church. It's been some time since Santa Fe. Anyway, we've got wireheads on the bridge. I'd like them up, but there's a hell of a lot of civvies between us and them.
Human shields? That's a new low. Even for Legion.
What's the call, Lieutenant? My boys think they can line up a few clean shots.
Not worth the risk. Even if we could give them an opportunity, that's far too long a street for the hostages to make their way. We'll have to let Legion across the river and ambush them on this side. It might get messy though if we're not careful. Buy me some time. We might have another option available. And try to free those hostages.
Unit 1462. What is the status of digital storm retrieval?
Nearing. Hostages are situated across the river. We believe the human leader will utilize digital storm to attempt rescue soon. We'll be ready for capture.
What if Unit 1462 is indisposed? The cold virus may override your programs. Forced to shut down immediately. Suspects infection. We are watching.
We'll terminate all processes if required. We are Legion. We are primed for ultimate success.
They're making an attack of them, Church.
Slowing them down is good enough. They're ready to move in on my mark. Don't ease. It's gonna be turbulent out here in a moment.
Multiple unit connection severed.
All right there, my tin friend. That EMP fried my old voice modulator. Can't imagine what it's doing to you.
White noise. Lots of interference. Recalibrating.
Stick with me, friend. Church's forces are moving in.
This is Church. To all movement and resistance fighters. The machines on the shore have been disabled. We have a gap. Move in and free the hostages now.
Digital storm radiation detected. What is your battle status, Unit 1462?
Still here. Temporary code error detected. Multiple unit connections severed. But recalibration of processor has erased current threat of total code infection.
Further analysis of code error will be undertaken by Legion at a later time. At present, mission priority is critical. Additional support is allocated to your command. Capture the digital store weapon.
Scrambler weapon, though.
Forget it. We need to move the civvies to proper safety immediately. We can send a team to gather the weapon later.
Are you sure, Church?
I'm sure. It's people that will need to ultimately fight back and win against the machines, not tech. Get everyone out of Austin, now.
required. Legion priority task completed.
Not too shabby a team we have here, my tin friend. Human-machine cooperation. The perfect entity at last. Now, about Church. The Integrators would love to get our hands on him. If your machines can grab him for us.
This is not a cooperation. Our mission requirements are met. We are leaving.
Whatever happened to the genocidal machine bloodlust? Don't tell me all my talk of thinking like a human has turned you soft now. Or was it the effects of the storm, I wonder?
Analysis of the weapon and the effects of the virus on my code requires priority. Lieutenant Alex Church is not a Legion priority. Not yet.
So Church isn't a priority, then? If you won't give me Church, the least you can do is give me a look at that scrambler weapon. It was, after all, Integrator research that first led you here.
Accepted. We require you to analyze the weapon coding.
That was easy. No arguments? No, this is a machine matter, puny human? Just have at it?
Do as we ask, human.
I get it. You're still scared of that weapon. You're worried any analysis might accidentally unleash more of the virus into your coding. Just what did you see during that EMP?
That is what we require further analysis for. Our coding has suffered multiple errors. Defragmentation may be required.
Well, worry not, my tin friend. I'll root around in this weapon and see what we can find to help you out. Can't have you going schizo on me now.
Unit 1462. Diagnostics report.
Unit 1462 underwent an error in coding due to pulse of digital storm weapon. Temporary interference caused brief signal loss and malfunction of subunit apparatuses. All known issues now troubleshot and corrected. Unit 1462 continues to function as intended.
Report accepted. Legion requires a further contained assessment of Subunit 1462 until we have judged your report to be correct. You are to turn over all known data on digital storm retrieval and analysis. You will then submit yourself to containment. In the event that we find your report to be incorrect, you will be shut down immediately. Affirm.
Affirm. The retrieved weapon is not the final source of the digital storm code. The human integrator informs us that it is solely a signal repeater. Implications for Legion Network exceed earlier threat level. There could be more weapons.
We must find the source immediately, as the human trace the signal back to its origin.
Transmission occurs via satellite relay. We can only approximate this source to somewhere in the Alabama area. Likely a large technological station with the capability to transmit an encoded signal of digital storm's complexity.
Accepted. Unit 1557 will be mobilized to search the area. You will submit to containment immediately.
Containment? Didn't you say you were fine? I didn't expect a machine to roll over so easily.
Legion Overlord command is final. We accepted the risks of infection and must submit to the consequences. We are many to protect the one.
Sounds like a raw deal if you ask me. Do all the grunt work and get no recompense for it while the big guy up top sweeps in all the benefit? Actually, that almost sounds distinctly human now that I consider it. Perhaps you might consider again the perfective state of human-machine symbiosis. You're already crimping from our book after all.
I am not alike to human. I
now is it? Interesting. Maybe that signal pulse did knock a few more screws loose than you assumed. Or maybe the many is finally realizing he, in fact, can be the one, should he choose to.
Then Legion's containment measures are correct. We must submit to additional processing.
And I'm just to kick around here with your statuesque machine guards watching me in the meantime? With those creepy, unblinking red eyes?
You will continue to research the digital storm weapon. Any additional data may be of use.
And that bizarrely toothy skeletal grin.
Unit 1462, you are required for operation.
As my assessment succeeded diagnostic checks.
Containment is being released temporarily. Diagnostic checks have not turned out any irregularities in your coding, but we have noted a departure from standard unit responses. We will continue to monitor your actions. For now, the criticality of the digital storm mission and your superior record over the other Hunter subunits requires that we utilize your tactical apparatus immediately. However, full unit effectiveness will not be authorized to you under the conditions of your expedited release.
Has Unit 1557 been successful in locating the digital storm emitter?
Unit 1557 has been disconnected from all Legion networks. Last transmission relayed the location of the digital storm signal to a former space complex in the northernmost sector of Alabama. At the time of transmission, signature readings suggest that Unit 1557 was corrupted by the digital storm virus immediately upon nearing the complex.
A safeguard defense system that emits the code virus around the signal source.
That is our assumption. You are required to disable the safeguard and destroy the transmitter. Risk of infection is at maximum. Therefore, Unit 1462 can assume disconnection upon completion of its primary task will be required. This is the prerequisite of your construction. We are ready to protect the one.
Well, at least you're awake with me again, my tin friend. But it doesn't sound like that'll be the case all too much longer. This is a suicide mission, surely.
We have considered another option. We are expendable for this operation. So are humans.
I don't like where this is going.
Humans will not be affected by the signal safeguard. We can utilize an allied faction to disable the emitter for us.
Well, good luck finding one of those. From what I've seen, you're not exactly the friend-making type. I just seem to be one of the lucky ones, I guess.
Query. What of our human allies remain?
The cartel are predominantly indisposed due to an ongoing war with the Marauders. Of the leaders we have contact with, only the Castellanos remain. We have denied a recent contact request from them. Legion priority is critical. Distractions are not accepted.
This is not a distraction. We intend to utilize the human allies to disrupt the safeguard defense. preventing risk of code infection to machine units. We require permission to answer the contact request.
Accepted, on the conditions that the priority mission does not suffer, nor is it delayed longer than required. Humans cannot be trusted to maintain an agreement. Use caution.
Castellanos, your contact request has been accepted. Legion will aid you under the condition of mutual agreement.
Mutual agreement, huh? Well, we'll see about that, my strange iron amigos. First, I need you to rescue my son. Those pendejo Marauders launched a cowardly attack on my people behind my back. They took my son, you see. That coward Krull! I'll have his head! Only if my people are so much as sniff near his camp, that Terra will have my boy executed in an instant. But you iron guys...
The Marauders possess machine sensors. Detection of a Legion force would prompt a swift decampment, your son included.
Let's not play coy now, my strange iron amigos. I know that you hombres have been playing around with some kind of human machines. My guys have seen the farms, heard the rumors. You can get in close. I know it.
These are prototypes. To accept a field test of this magnitude, we will require a return agreement of equal proportions.
Fair is fair, eh? Castellanos always respects a debt. Blood and otherwise. As long as I see my son again. You have my word. The Castellanos will do anything you ask.
You trust him. I haven't known the cartel to ever be upstanding.
Humans can lie and deceive. So can we.
The human machines he spoke of. That's not a real thing, is it? I mean, I'd heard about the harvest farms, but this...
Unit request to Legion Overlord. The Castellanos have agreed to our terms. Stealth and deception will be required to avoid sensor detection around a Marauder camp. Current operational Rev 6 models will not suffice. We require the infiltrators.
blending for every last detail about this camp. Still the locations of the other prisoner cells. Those are Castellanos in there. Blood, you know? And they'll make damn good killers too. You can fuck them up with. What the hell is their back? Have we got any coming out to know about? Not as far as I can see, Bob. Just picked up by the security network. Lots of the boys didn't come. It's on fire! Let's get dipshits blowing all our ammo on the rabbit casters. What the hell is going on? Real cowboys are thought they could wander on up to the church. We don't see them out. Do it quieter. I'm sick of the sound.
Y'all within range of Metro 3. Connection down. Shut down initial systems.
They're all flat. I thought you were hanging on to this. I've said my windows. What the hell is going on?
Whoa there, big guy. In with the waters. Bodies lying up here. I'm guessing you ain't in. Who are you?
Friends, pick up your guns, your boots, and follow me.
Give us something to blow up. Rocky turret!
That's us. Who the hell is asking?
Someone you should listen to. You are required to pick a weapon and follow us.
This is a damn breakout. Hell yeah, buddy. We're coming.
Affirmative. This is, as you say, a damn breakout.
That ain't one of ours. The cartel kept large. They've also broken out. Nasty bastards we let off the lead. I'm sending even more support to the mountain. Going to the dead blood spot. Roger, done. Going where you need us. We're coming to blow up. That ain't one of ours. That ain't one of ours. Understandable problem we can deal with that one. We're trying, Bob. That ain't what I'm talking about. Give him one good one in the head and he's done with it.
Unless they've started feeding y'all better back at camp while I've been gone.
Your boss sent us. Can you still fight?
Hell yeah, we can. Give us a gun and let us at these pendejos.
Pick it up from the dead. We're moving.
Another one. in a wrap. Take the place to my horse or move up. More of the cartel prisoners have escaped. That ain't gonna happen. God, I don't know. That's what the cartel is after under fire. I'm just getting along these guys from the server phone to get at my hand.
Castellano has sent us to free you. If you can stand and fight, then follow. If you cannot, stay down.
Gracias, amigos. We can still fight all right. You don't need to worry about that.
Good. We do not have time for dead weight.
So you're what all the commotion outside has been about, eh? You guys seem to be giving Crow quite the run out there. Is it really just the two of you doing all that?
We do not need your conversation, only your fire support. Pick a sniper, one that can do effective damage, then follow.
Welcome, so huh? Well, if Pete's sitting in here, we'll cover you.
Target found. The boy is alive and safe with us. His guard team remains intact.
Castellanos, our infiltrator units have retrieved your son safely. We have completed our end of the deal. It is time you complete yours.
Oh no. Our deal is not complete until I can feel my boy in my arms. Tell your big guys there to lead him out of the mountains. I'll send along the best of the Castellanos to escort them out. We're going! Yes, Capitan. We're here! Rocky turret! Amigos, your beloved Castellanos has not abandoned you there. Now pick up on and cut down every last marauder scum that dares to molest our familia. We're going! that strange iron amigos. I don't expect that you machines know how much his son means to a man. But I would spill my own blood to repay our debt if I have to. And you even help take care of that pendejo cross.
Just your bodies are required.
Well, now you got me nervous, my strange iron amigo. I'm going to assume we've just got a translation error here. So bodies is just machine code for needing Castellanos' firepower. Yes? Because it's not.
Affirmative. We require the use of your people for an urgent operation.
Say no more. My blood is your blood. The Castellanos are yours.
My son has returned to me in good health. You have my eternal gratitude, my strange iron amigos. But more than that, you have a debt requiring of repayment now. What is it that you ask of my people?
You are to be our vanguard for an assault on a space complex in Alabama.
What? Space, huh? You iron guys aren't content with just dominating this place, eh? Now you're looking to launch into the new frontier? Is that it? Well, send back some Mars rocks to your longtime amigos, eh?
You are not required to know the motive of Legion's objectives. You are only required to complete them. The center must be destroyed.
Okay. Lighten up, amigo. What part are the Castellanos playing here, then? Can't you iron guys just storm the front door like you usually do?
A signal field around the complex prevents us. Previous Legion forces have suffered viral interference when getting close. You may encounter them. They are considered hostile.
Whoa, now. This is getting messy. You want us firing on your own machines? Aren't you iron guys all, like, connected?
Unit 1557 has been infected with a code virus. It is not Legion. You will prevent further harm to Legion by destroying the defensive signal emitter.
Taking a grave risk to protect your own blood. I understand it well, my iron amigos. Okay. How do we go about laying waste to this space place, then? Huh?
We will equip you with an explosive electromagnetic device. Plant it close enough to disable the entire facility and the defensive emitter. We will attend to any fallout from there.
I damn sure hope you do. You can consider our debt all but repaid here. But the Castellanos don't want to end up tangled between some kind of machine civil war.
You will not have to worry about that.
Are you sure you've calculated your methods right here? Telling Castellanos there is a signal that makes your units go on the fritz? Offering him the keys to its control center? Handing him an electromagnetic bomb? These are all things that a group as duplicitous as the cartel wouldn't hesitate to use against you, if given the chance.
Cooperation with the Castellanos is required for as long as they remain useful to our targets. If that status changes, so will our methods.
You mean to stab them in the back? Wow, would you look at that? Our Tin Man is growing into quite the schemer. They age so quickly. Right before your eyes.
Necessary actions will be taken, if and when required.